Okay, so Kimberly just got done with working with four-legged scholars. She did the Dependable House program, and she did it all through our virtual online program. And she wanted to share with you guys today what it was like to work with us. So Kimberly, why don't you tell us what were the struggles that you were dealing with Lulu before you started working with us?
So Lulu we got when she was 8 months old, and we had problems with her going to the bathroom in the house and not outside, and then also really chasing the cats, and barking and jumping on people when we come in the house.
Got it. And that was really stressful because you're home a lot right now, right?
We are home a lot right now, yes.
Yeah.
And she was terrorizing the cats, and the cats were terrorizing her, and she was ruining our carpet, and so.
Oh, that's so hard. So tell me, what were some things that you learned from working with us that were beneficial for you?
So one thing I liked is that, Johanna, you prioritized with me like what was causing us the most stress and grief. So we started with the house training, and I think that was really helpful. It turns out I didn't really know how to train a dog, and so I had really concrete steps to put everything in, the program so that I could see everything and I could remember it, and made it really easy. We don't mind them jumping on the couch, just so you know.
It looks cute, by the way.
Since she's joining me, we're not trying to stop her from doing that because I don't care. And so I think that was really great to prioritize what was bothering us the most, and then we just went step by step through the different things and built on it and made it easy to follow through.
Awesome. And what were some of the commands that we taught you that were helpful for your dogs?
So we had done the puppy training class with you. So we had like sit and down, those, and leash walking were already going pretty well. So we worked on going outside. We worked on target to keep away from the dogs, and we worked on stay, and those have all been really helpful.
Awesome. And so what are your dogs like now after working with us?
Well, there's a lot fewer cat dog fights, which is nice, and we haven't had an accident in the house for the last 2 weeks, and the first week was totally my failure in not following through on the steps. So not any accidents in the house has been amazing. And then Lulu's really learning to leave the cats alone. And so that's a lot less stressful. I'm not worried about somebody getting hurt.
Yay! That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that we were able to help you out so much. So
well, it has been really great. And I would say one thing that really helped me is on follow through. You went through the steps. You were happy backing up to kind of solve why I might not be following through, rather than just hoping that I applied all the steps better next time. And that's been really helpful for me.
Awesome. What were some of the ways that I helped you with follow through that were helpful for you with the online or virtual training?
I think coming up with the steps as to like when I needed the clicker, I needed the treats, making it easier, setting myself up for success. So putting the treats in a place where I would remember them, putting them by the back door so other people in my family will remember them, and not just expecting me to figure it out, but looking for like what's keeping me from following through.
Awesome. Yeah, I know that's a huge thing that a lot of people struggle with, and having conversations about that can be really helpful. So I'm glad that was helpful for you. So what would you tell somebody if they asked about working with four-legged scholars through online virtual training?
I think it's gone really well. Johanna had appointments available, so we could find the time that worked best for me. Doing it online, we've been using Zoom, has worked out really well. It's really smooth. We don't have to go anywhere right now, which isn't really an option. But also, we can always set up the phone or computer so you could see the dogs. So it wasn't me just watching you do it, but you could actually still watch me practice and give feedback. That was really helpful. And as helpful as it would have been in person, I think. And
Awesome.
actually, I really liked being in our home because then the actual distractions were right here. Like the actual situation of the cat, people coming in through the door. Like we weren't just discussing the hypothetical of what happens.
Yeah, yeah. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly. We're definitely going to miss working with you.
Thanks. It's been great. We'll talk to you again.